name is Taylor Parish, and I'm going to be giving my speech over my mom, Kim Parish. A little background information is that my mom was born and raised in Brownwood, Texas, and that's where our whole family lives except for our family. We do family reunions like twice a year, and all of my family is very close. And my mom went to Angelo State for her undergraduate program, and she was supposed to go to the University of Texas in Austin, but she decided that that was too big for her, so she decided to go to Angelo State. And then after 4 years there, she got into PT school at Hardin-Simmons University in Abilene. A couple of features that I like about my mom is that she has a really big heart, and she's always caring for everybody but herself. She always gives to people in need. When we have like extra clothes, then my mom donates them to Goodwill, or extra TVs or whatever it may be, she gives to other people that don't have them. She always like helps out in the church when they have like fundraisers or just anything that she can do to give back to the community. She always does that. She's very like involved in the church with like, she's one that like coordinates fundraisers and all that stuff to help out and to give to people in need so that they have what they need versus like what we want. She also has a really big heart because instead of having another baby, we decided that we were going to adopt another baby, and we adopted my brother 8 years ago. And we also decided that we were going to try to adopt another baby, and that's just really cool because most people don't have the patience for that, and most people would just rather have a baby of their own because it can be like a scary process to go through and they could get taken away from you. But instead, my mom decided to have enough courage to adopt and help out somebody in need instead of having her own baby. What my mom means to my family and I is she's my best friend, and we always go shopping together, and she's the person that I go to when I need advice or just help on how to approach people or whatever it may be. Like, she's always my go-to person, and I don't have a lot of friends, but like she's always my go-to, and like I just really appreciate that about her. And she's the best caregiver. She always puts us first in the family instead of her. Even if she's sick, like she always does what we need before she gets her needs taken care of. And a lot of people just don't have that aspect, and she's just always really good about that. She's also very selfless, which is she just, what I was saying before, she just does everything like for our family before her. She puts my dad first, and she helps him like at work even though she's busy, and she always helps me and Allie whenever we need help, or she helps Connor like do whatever he needs to be done for soccer. And the ways that she has inspired me is she's very driven. She, when she got accepted into PT school, she found out that she was pregnant with me, and instead of quitting, she decided that she would work a full-time job, go to PT school, and she had a kid. And so a lot of people would have just decided to drop out at that point, but instead of doing that, like, she decided to go ahead and go forth with PT school, and she did a great job. And she's always very kind-hearted. Her heart is so kind, and that's what I strive to be like when I'm a mother. And she just is always so positive, and I don't think, like, she's just so kind to every single person she meets. And when people like say what they remember about her, they always mention that she's so kind to other people even when she's having a bad day. She also inspires me because she tells me that I can do anything that I set my mind to, because I was having a little trouble with my college decisions and deciding where I wanted to go, and she just encouraged me to go wherever I wanted to go and told me that I could do whatever I wanted to do despite like what I was feeling or my fears. And then, as I said before, the way that she puts her our needs before her needs, and why she always makes sure that us kids have what we need before she has anything that she wants. She sees the positive in every situation. If I come to her and like I'm being really negative, she's always just telling me to see the positive and have a positive outlook on everything in life. She also inspires me to have a healthy marriage because her and my dad are very big role models to me, and that they've been married for 25 years, and their marriage like really inspires me to have a marriage like that. They don't ever fight, and they're very involved with each other, and like that's what I want in a marriage. And also, God comes first in our family, and she always makes that very clear. And she's always raised us in the church ever since we were little, and so she just makes sure that God comes first in our family, and that we know that growing up. And her accomplishments, she is a PT, and that's really hard to accomplish because you go through 6 to 7 years of school. And she graduated top 5 in her class, which is also really hard to do, and she also did that when I was a baby. And she had kids, which is a great accomplishment. And then she also is a fashion blogger, and she became a spell angel, which is something that I'm really interested in because I love fashion. And so for her to be doing that, that just really inspires me to get to do that. Thank you, and once again, I'm Taylor Parish.